Hey guys, Foster here, and I am very excited for today because I'm going to go set up some trail cams. What do you mean you're going to go set up some trail cams? You don't know the first thing about it.
What are you talking about? I set up trail cams all the time.
Yeah, but have you actually shot some big deer before? I don't think so. Guys, don't listen to that. If you're one of those guys out there that just loves to go and set stuff up, have a good time with hunting, then this video is for you. We're going to go through and talk a little bit about how to set up trail cams, the best places to do it, and realistically where it's going to make most logical sense without going too hardcore into it. So let's begin. Make sure you have batteries, and lots of them. It seems like with trail cams, you can always use more batteries. Personally, just run alkaline batteries. I'm not going out and leaving my camera out for typically, more than a month, maybe 2-3 months at most. So to go and buy lithium batteries for everything just really isn't feasible. Another thing you want to think about is where you're hunting at. If it's going to be on public, I always recommend to people go and buy the Python cable locks because it's going to keep the honest people honest. There's going to be those guys out there that just are going to steal a trail cam. I've had them cut up, I've had them destroyed, cut off the tree. Guys take axes to the backside of the tree and cut the cable. So again, if someone's going to go and steal a cam, shame on you first, but it is what it is. Where I'm going to hunt, there's a main couple trails through the middle of this property. These deer are there. There's a creek down there, so they could really water anywhere along the creek. But it seems like they definitely hit this backside just a little bit more. Once it hits rut time, you have no idea. They might hit the trails, they might not. So it's kind of honestly a little bit of a crapshoot at best there, just because these deer become so unpredictable during rut. So one big thing that I always have looked for, again, is major access trails that these deer are traveling on. At least with earlier season, deer seem to be pretty notorious for keeping a consistent schedule, where they go, how they move. So if you can find those and really roll, it's just going to be making you more successful.
Okay, guys. Got out here. It's time to go set up some trail cams. And yes, I use an e-bike whenever possible. With 2 knee surgeries, it's very valuable to get places quick, but do less wear and tear on the knee. Another thing, guys and gals, for the love of God, if a landowner's gate's locked, just lock it. If it's open or it's down, leave it down. Here we go. There's cattle in here, but the deer still use it too. I'm gonna go in this back little corner. I don't know if you can see it much, but a lot of times these deer are gonna come down off this draw, come up over, and they're gonna find a place to jump over the fence here and go out into the fields for the afternoon. One thing I always try to do is find a good spot. If you look up here, there's not really any, it's a pretty hard bank, so there's not really gonna be a whole lot of good spots for deer to cross, where you come over here and it's definitely a lot flatter. And as you go back here, it gets a little tougher again. I'm actually going to go back here just a little bit further and see what there is. Any good signs of activity. They're not going to want to cross there. And even back here, I mean, they could go off the side of that, but son of a gun, that's a lot of extra steps for deer. They're not going to cross there. So makes it pretty easy. I'm going to put it on that corner fence where we know these deer are going to be crossing through. All right, so today I'm going to be using the Browning trail cams. If you haven't seen some of those, go check them out. They've been very reliable over the years. I have absolutely nothing bad to say about them. So we got this one right here, and I kind of like that. I have a good feeling these deer are going to be jumping over the fence here and down in, just because of how steep it gets over here. So in this case, right here, I want it pretty level, so it's catching all the deer. And I know they're going to be stopping right in front, so I'm going to get it so it's capturing down the fence line. and over here too. And it's as simple as turning it on. One little trick I do sometimes, I put the rope over both sides of the stick, kind of cinch it down. I don't know if you can see that, but it holds the stick just a little bit better in place. Sweet. We have 4G. Find yourself a handy dandy Python cable. Like I said, it just keeps the honest people just a little more honest, especially when you run it through the fence. So we get that all set up. Let's go find another spot to place another one. A snake back there. Let's go investigate. You know anything about me? There's a lot of things I don't like, but two of them being snakes and spiders. Okay guys, so I got to the second spot. I think I'm gonna set up a trail cam here. I like this. Make sure all the branches are down. Maybe. That is the most alive dead tree branch I've seen. There we go. Alive dead. Okay, let's show you guys this. All right, so here we got a really good path. I've had a trail cam set in here before, and it really seems like these deer cross through the bottom of here. So let's set the next one up right here. Okay, got it hung up on that side. Okay, so I'm going in here, guys. I'm getting everything marked in Onyx, just so I can make sure I know where I'm at and how many trail cams I have up. All right, setting up a couple cams is pretty simple. It's gonna be fun. Haven't hunted this spot in a couple of years, just there wasn't a whole lot of big deer down here last year. We had that EHD come through and figured it would be a good idea to let them grow up a little bit again. Wiped out all the big deer in here. Hate when that happens. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this has helped you, and don't be afraid. Go and set trail cams. If you don't have deer on one, go pull it, put it in another place. Have fun with it though, guys. Stay safe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, good luck in the field. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for tuning into Prestige Outdoors. We're so happy to have you along on our journey. Be sure to like, comment, and click that follow button to see more hunting and outdoors content.